Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. We have Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start off. I feel like I'm mad quiet. I'm gonna start off with a collective message, and if anybody has any questions after, um, put your questions in the comment section. Um, Listen, Spirit told me today. I've been holding it down. Congratulations, because this path of supporting people without interference, 1, 2, 3, on the clock, as I said that, um, is key. Anybody, excuse me, can be down for a reading. Tapping into someone else's talent, someone else's studies, someone else's achievements in order to tap into the good spirits, if that person uses good spirits, that part, in order to deliver a message. We're not talking about fortune telling. We're not talking about going to the carnival and, you know, we're talking about real heavy spiritual work, right? Um, and I'm holding the line. I am not giving people readings um, just because they're asked for them, even when it's a very dire situation. Um, and many people are in, hey, Songbird, welcome. Many people are in a dire situation, again, because of that mindset, a quick fix, curiosity, but are you ready to level up? So, Spirit wants me to work with people who are at the point where they're not going any lower. They're not staying on the same cycle, right? Um, so even here, it's you do the work. You can tell me the question, but you're going to ask Spirit, right? Because if I see this decline all the time. Why do I have a better relationship with your spirit team than you? God gave you that spirit team for your betterment. Why? Right? So, yeah. All right. So, spirit team of the collective, speak truth, thank you. Speak truth to power, give us love, light, grace. Thank you. Mercy, infinite wisdom, and knowledge. What's the highest good message you have for us today? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm, okay. Ooh. There's a conversation regarding a soulmate, a love. Hey, Trace, welcome. There is a communication that's going to be had, text message, email, phone call, DM, letter, something, right? A note on your windshield, something. There is going to be a form of communication regarding a love match. There is a masculine energy that is struggling, or they see that the feminine energy is struggling, and they want to come in and they want to give support during that struggle. But there is some type of fear that's here. There's some doubt, there's some fear about them coming through and how it's going to be received, right? Now, people say this all the time. I'll see the cards and I'll react, right? And leave the person on the other side like, what? And I saw this card and I was like, woo, there's a struggle that someone has been having. So some people it's going to be for a short time. For some people it's going to be for a long time. And it's something that has been uncomfortable. The descend has already started. Um, it's just a few more steps, and this person is putting this bundle of sticks. Look at how they are holding those sticks, like real uncomfortable, right? Um, just a few more steps, and they're putting that bundle down. So the struggle is over. But there is emotional residuals. So the person that was doubting had some type of fear of coming forth. They may be in their head about it. What are they going to say? What are they going to do? Because they feel like they've lost you, right? And emotionally, they're just in regret. And that's what's causing the fear. Right? That's what's causing the fear because they're in regret. And so while they're in this regret, they're actually not taking action. There's two cups behind him. Don't forget, two cups is the lovers, right? The two lovers that they're here. They're sharing their cup of love with each other, right? But these two cups behind this person who's in mourning has not turned around, is not even seeing the love, right? So they have some type of shame, some type of guilt, some low vibrational feeling about what they've done, whether they let you go, whether they did something to push you away, whether they ghosted you, whatever the case may be, they're feeling shitty, right? And so divine justice wants to rule in both of your favors, right? And so if this person would just turn around, stop sulking, and go ahead and put on their big boy panties, their big boy drawers, their big girl panties, um, and come through with this cup of love, divine justice is going to happen, right? Spirit actually put this union together, right? And so there's really no need to fret, right? Don't be overly confident. Don't be cocky. Don't um, think you have it in the bag. Be humble. Just like when you go before a magistrate, you have to be humble. Hey, what's up, Dave? Um, you have to be humble, right? And so when you or the person comes forward, when you go to the person, or if the person comes forth, whichever it is in your situation, um, you want to make sure that you're coming correct and that you are humble, right? This is a part of your purpose, your love purpose. This is a part of your path. Hey, Diane, welcome. This is a part of your path. Everything happens for a reason. Some people, Disney got us. Disney ought to be sued by the masses, right? Um, Disney, the movies. Hey, Julia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Because it's like boy meets girl, girl, boy gets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girls back, and then they live happily ever after. And people are looking for that, and they're not getting that, and they're feeling like bewildered. They're not with their right person, and many of times that's not even the case, right? It's they still have this illusion in their head, right? So your love purpose, there needed to be growth, right? There needs to be growth. And so you went through that with the person, whether this is a person who you don't know yet and they went through something with someone else, if this is someone that you already are familiar with, and this low vibrational happenstance happened with you, then absolutely, absolutely, there's regret that's here, but we learn. We learn from those things. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. Oh, yeah, they're matured. They've matured. This is the King of Cups. And notice this is the Two of Cups. I mean, I said Two of Cups, right? Um, this is the Five of Cups where it's, doubt, fear, hurt, regret, right? He's mastering this. He's currently, and I'm saying he only because it's the king, but it could be any gender. They're mastering the emotions that they have been feeling. And because they're mastering it, now this is the reason why they can come forth and give you a cup of love. And it's that Two of Cups energy, right? This is something that one of you have prayed for, and God has heard your prayers. Whether your prayer is a formal prayer or a thought, manifestation, whatever. Um, yeah, this was definitely a prayer. You could have, if you are a day one with me, you've been with me for a long time, then you would remember that book that we were going through, The Praying Wife, right? And how you're supposed to pray for your husband, your partner, even if you don't know their name, right? You're going to pray for them. So some of you have prayed for your divine partner, and it is working. That divine partner is leaving a situation that's no good for them. This could be a location. Hey, Tiana, welcome. This could be a location. This could be a person. This could be a job. This could be a situation. They are leaving. look at, speaking of a day one, right? They're leaving a situation. Yeah, they're leaving a third party. They're leaving a third party. Look at how we got the Two of Cups. We got the Five of Cups, ignoring the Two of Cups, focusing on what's lost. They've matured and they're in control of their emotions. And then they're able to give their cup of love, right? And now they're walking away from a third party, right? They've learned. And like a lot of clients will talk junk about like a third party, right? They're this, they're that, they did this, they did that. But this person learned and grew because of the lessons that person gave them. So sometimes we got to take a step back and we got to like thank that person. Like, thank you. Thanks, sis. Thanks for X, Y, and Z, right? Look at all of these cups. And because of what he's been through, he's matured for you. And this is why they're able to bring a cup of love. And for some people, this is an engagement ring. And he's bringing an engagement ring to a high priestess. This is someone who uses their spirit team. This is someone who does not make major moves without their spirit team. This is someone who knows that there is no separation between them and the spiritual world. And that's why they consult with the spiritual world. And that's why the high priestess gets exactly what she wants. And it's what she has prayed for, this divine masculine. So I hope that helps someone. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to separate them. If anybody has a question, let me know in the comment section, and I will give you insight on how to do that. Don't forget, I am no longer the middle person. Spirit has taken me out of that business. I'm going to give you guidance on how to get that, the answer to that question. Definitely check my page. We have some Black Friday specials that are available until Cyber Monday. We have the premium section of the course that's on sale for $444.44 until Monday, 11:59 p.m. You get coaching with that. You get one-on-one coaching, and you get small group coaching, and then you get front row seats during the course. We also have free seats, and that's when you join our Speak Lord More Than a Tarot course Facebook group, and you can ask questions and get supports in there, and you would also take the course from there. The course is 100% live. Hey, Avery, welcome, welcome, welcome. The course is 100% live, right? And so if you're a premium member, you'll take it in Zoom. You'll be able to ask your questions. You can interrupt me while I'm speaking if you didn't hear something right, or you didn't understand something, or you have a question about something. You have extra class. We meet every Monday, 7 p.m., starting February 1st. So if you are not on the page, definitely get on the page. I can definitely send you the link. And you'll get updates there. The course starts February 1st. February 1st. The preemies are also meeting every other Sunday in Sunday Soul Session in a small group setting, up to 4 people only. Okay, all the way up until the course, and then when the course starts, that Sunday Soul Session turns into the practicum session where we're going to be doing some really deep spiritual work, some practice all of that. Okay, so this is for people who want to break those generational cycles, those curses, and start to elevate. Okay, and then you learn how to read for yourself. Just imagine talking to God every single day and getting an answer. And God's going to take you through your shadow. God's going to take you through your shadow. God is going to show you exactly what you need to do. All right. So get into the questions. Afri has highest good message for continuing life in Texas. Now, Afri, that's a great question, right? Because you were dead set on staying in Texas, right? You got some spiritual messages about staying in Texas directly, spirit to you. But things change over time, right? Things shift. And so that answer can shift. So that's a really great question. All right. So, in order to receive an answer, what you're going to do is you're going to put your question in the comment section. If you have a pack of cards, you're going to ask Spirit yourself, right? Don't forget, I'm no longer in the middle. You're going to ask Spirit yourself. Pull 5 cards, then tell me the cards that you pulled, and I'll help walk you through it. So I am your support. If you do not have a deck of cards, or they're not with you at the moment, or you're just not in the space, here's what you do. You're going to go to ChatGPT or whatever AI service you use. You'll put the question in there and ask ChatGPT, you want 5 cards from Spirit. Spell Spirit out in all caps, or at least a capital S, because there's a lot of spirits out there and every one of them does not work for God. So you want to make sure that it's capital S. I use all caps. And make sure you have that 5 cards from Spirit, right? Because it's about your intentions and what energy you're tapping into. Right? And tell me what cards ChatGPT gave you. And then I'll pull the cards over here and then we will discuss. Afri and Lady Di, did you guys want to get on Zoom? Okay, I'll start the Zoom now. Bye, YouTube.